What if the pounding in your head, the swelling in your legs, the foggy tiredness you just can't shake aren't just part of getting older? What if your blood pressure isn't rising because of age or bad luck, but because of something missing from your plate? Let me ask you, have you ever stood up too fast and felt dizzy? Noticed your heart pounding after a salty meal? Watched your numbers creep higher and higher even though you're trying your best? Here's the part no one tells you. There are 7 specific foods, quietly studied, backed by science, and even recommended by forward-thinking doctors, that can naturally lower your blood pressure. No harsh side effects, no expensive prescriptions. And yet, most people have never heard how powerful they really are. Some of these foods are simple, some are surprisingly indulgent. And one of them? It might be sitting in your kitchen right now, waiting to change everything. Stick with me until the end, because food number 4 could be the easiest one to start with, and the most powerful of them all. And before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. At Healthy Years Club, we reveal the health secrets no one else is talking about, because you deserve to feel strong, clear, and in control, at every age. Now, let's begin, starting with a food you've probably eaten before, just never like this. Number 1. Beets, nature's blood flow booster. You might see beets as a humble root vegetable, something you maybe had on a salad once or twice. But what if I told you that elite athletes, top cardiologists, and cutting-edge researchers are all eyeing beets for one reason: blood flow. Beets are rich in natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. This compound is like WD-40 for your blood vessels. It relaxes and widens them, helping blood flow more smoothly and reducing pressure on your heart. Why does this matter? High blood pressure is like forcing water through a kinked hose. Over time, the pressure wears down your heart, arteries, kidneys, even your brain. Nitric oxide untangles that hose. It opens your arteries, allowing blood to glide effortlessly. According to a study published in the journal Hypertension, older adults who drank beetroot juice every day lowered their systolic blood pressure by an average of 8 points in just 4 weeks. That's comparable to some medications, with none of the side effects. Beets also contain betalains, potent antioxidants that help reduce inflammation, a major contributor to vascular stiffness and plaque buildup. They also support mitochondrial function, meaning your cells produce energy more efficiently. Translation: more energy, less fatigue, better endurance. That's why athletes use beet juice to boost performance. But seniors benefit just as much. Improved walking distance, reduced leg fatigue, and even better memory due to increased blood flow to the brain. Want results? Here's the key. Don't overcook them. Heat can destroy those precious nitrates. Steam them lightly, roast whole, or juice them raw. Beet juice on an empty stomach? Best absorbed. Add lemon or apple to smooth the flavor. Not into juicing? Beet powder is an easy option. Blend it into a morning smoothie with berries and banana. It tastes sweet, not earthy. Still unsure? Try this. Eat roasted beets with a drizzle of balsamic glaze and goat cheese. Delicious, elegant, and secretly therapeutic. Olivia, a 64-year-old member of our Healthy Years Club, told us that just 2 weeks after adding beet juice to her morning routine, she started noticing something unexpected. Her legs weren't aching after long walks. Her blood pressure, which used to hover around 150, dropped to 137, and she said she had more mental clarity than she'd felt in years. Stories like Olivia's are why we share these tips, because small changes can lead to big shifts. Beets are the ultimate circulation support, and they're only the beginning. The next food is a leafy powerhouse that sweeps out excess sodium like a natural detox team. Number 2. Leafy greens. The sodium bouncer. You've heard greens are good for you. But did you know that just 1 serving of leafy greens can start shifting your blood pressure in the right direction, sometimes in as little as a week? Leafy greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, Arugula and collards are packed with potassium, a mineral that helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium. And sodium, too much of it, is a major driver of high blood pressure. When potassium levels go up, sodium levels go down. It's like a seesaw, and leafy greens tip the balance in your favor. They also contain magnesium, which relaxes the muscles in your artery walls. That means less tension, better blood flow, and reduced pressure on your heart. And like beets, many greens also have natural nitrates, giving your body another dose of nitric oxide to open up those vessels. But let me tell you about something even more powerful than nutrients. A story. I remember visiting my friend Maria in southern Italy. She's 70, full of energy, and has never taken a blood pressure pill in her life. Every morning, she'd head into her garden, pick a handful of wild arugula, and mix it with olive oil, lemon, and garlic. That was her breakfast salad every single day. When I asked her why, she smiled and said, "It keeps my blood clean and my heart light." Her doctor confirmed her blood pressure was rock steady at 120/80. That's the quiet power of greens. No hype, no big pharma, just nature doing its job. Here's what to remember. Don't smother your greens in salt. That defeats the purpose. Use garlic, lemon, or apple cider vinegar to bring out flavor without the risk. Want something quick and nourishing? Toss a handful of spinach into your smoothie with almond milk and cinnamon, or try a warm kale and garlic stir-fry with a dash of turmeric. Frozen greens work too. They're picked at peak freshness and retain all the good stuff. If you're aiming for better blood pressure, leafy greens should be on your plate every day. They're not just salad, they're strategy. And now, get ready, because the next food is more than just a humble breakfast. It's a daily ritual that's helping people quietly lower their numbers, one bowl at a time. Number 3. Oats, the silent sugar stabilizer. Oats might not seem exciting. They don't have the vivid color of berries or the sharp bite of garlic. But when it comes to heart health and blood pressure support, oats are like the quiet friend who always shows up and never lets you down. The secret lies in their fiber, especially something called beta-glucan. This special type of soluble fiber helps reduce bad cholesterol and supports the lining of your blood vessels, keeping them flexible and clear. That means smoother blood flow and lower pressure inside your arteries. Even more, oats help stabilize blood sugar. When your blood sugar spikes, your blood pressure tends to follow. But oats digest slowly, giving you steady energy and a calmer cardiovascular system. And here's something powerful. Oats also contain antioxidants called avenanthramides, found almost nowhere else in nature. These compounds reduce inflammation and improve nitric oxide production, helping your arteries relax. John, a retired firefighter from Wisconsin and one of our Healthy Years Club subscribers, shared that after adding oats to his breakfast routine, just plain rolled oats with a handful of blueberries and cinnamon, he watched his blood pressure go from 142/89 down to 130/82 in 3 months. He told us, "It's like my heart's not working as hard anymore." That's the kind of shift we love to see, and it's possible without extreme diets or complicated plans. Want to try it yourself? Skip the instant packets with added sugar. Use plain rolled or steel-cut oats. Add cinnamon, walnuts, or chia seeds for extra blood pressure support. Or make overnight oats with unsweetened almond milk and sliced banana for a no-fuss breakfast. Oats are simple, affordable, and comforting. But most importantly, they're effective. And now, let's talk about a food so powerful, it's been called nature's blood pressure pill, used for generations and still blowing away doctors today. Number 4. Garlic, the forgotten super pill. Garlic might just be the most powerful thing in your kitchen, and not just for taste. For centuries, it's been used in traditional medicine to treat everything from infections to heart problems. And modern science now confirms garlic has real measurable effects on blood pressure. The key lies in a compound called allicin, It's released when you crush or chop garlic and let it sit for a few minutes. Allicin helps your blood vessels relax, boosts nitric oxide levels, and reduces the stiffness that drives blood pressure up. Garlic also supports the same system targeted by blood pressure medications, the angiotensin system. But without the side effects. Think of it as nature's ACE inhibitor. A couple months ago, I spoke to Ruth, 71, a retired teacher from Arizona and part of our Healthy Years Club. She told me she started crushing a clove of garlic every morning, letting it sit for 10 minutes, and mixing it into a spoon of olive oil. Within a month, her numbers dropped from 148/90 to 132/82. But what really surprised her? Her hands and feet stopped feeling cold. I didn't realize how poor my circulation had gotten until it got better, she said. That's what garlic does. It wakes up your blood flow. To get the most benefit, use it raw when you can. Crush it, let it sit, then add to dressings, dips, or a slice of avocado toast. Roasting it is fine too. Just avoid high heat for long periods, which can reduce its potency. Garlic is also anti-inflammatory and supports cholesterol balance, making it a triple threat for heart health. So the next time you reach for seasoning, skip the salt and grab the garlic instead. Your arteries will thank you. And now, let's sweeten things up with a food that looks like a treat, tastes like dessert, but quietly transforms the health of your arteries. Number 5. Berries. The sweet vascular secret. Don't be fooled by their size. Berries are tiny but mighty. These colorful fruits are loaded with anthocyanins, the compounds responsible for their deep red, purple, and blue hues. But anthocyanins aren't just for looks. They've been shown to improve blood vessel flexibility, reduce inflammation, and support healthy blood pressure. When your arteries are stiff, your heart has to work harder to pump blood. That raises your pressure, but when your vessels are relaxed and elastic, everything flows easier. That's exactly what berries help support. They also improve nitric oxide production and protect your cells from oxidative stress. In simple terms, they help your blood vessels stay young. Tina, 68, a yoga instructor and longtime Healthy Years Club member, shared her simple habit. Every night, I mix frozen blueberries with a bit of plain Greek yogurt and cinnamon. It's my dessert, but it's also my medicine. She told us her blood pressure dropped by 10 points after 3 months of eating berries daily. Her doctor was stunned, but she wasn't. I feel calmer, lighter, and even my knees feel better, she said. It's not just blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and even acai. And they're easy to add. Toss them into oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, stir them into yogurt, or freeze them for a summer snack. Looking for a decadent option? Blend frozen strawberries with unsweetened almond milk and a dash of honey. It tastes like a milkshake, but it's fueling your heart. You don't need to eat a bucket of berries every day. Just a small handful consistently can make a difference. Next up is a food most people crave, but few realize just how good it can be for your blood pressure. Yes, it tastes like dessert. But if you choose the right kind, this treat can actually calm your heart, relax your blood vessels, and even lift your mood. Number 6. Dark chocolate, dessert, or medicine? Let's face it, we all love a little chocolate. But dark chocolate, when chosen wisely, isn't just a guilty pleasure. It's a heart-friendly powerhouse packed with flavonoids, natural compounds that support healthy blood pressure. These flavonoids stimulate nitric oxide production, which helps your blood vessels dilate and relax. That means less resistance, smoother blood flow, and lower pressure on your arteries. In fact, one study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association showed that just a small piece of dark chocolate each day lowered blood pressure in people with mild hypertension. The key? It has to be real dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa. Skip the sugary milk chocolate bars. The higher the cocoa content, the better the benefits. George, 73, from Oregon, shared with us that he started having 1 square of 85% dark chocolate after lunch every day. Just 1. Within 6 weeks, his numbers dropped by 9 points. But even more, he said it gave him something to look forward to. It feels like I'm cheating, but I'm actually helping my heart. Dark chocolate also contains magnesium, which helps relax blood vessels, and theobromine, a gentle natural stimulant that supports healthy circulation. And let's not forget serotonin. Yes, chocolate boosts your feel-good hormone. And we know that lower stress means lower blood pressure. For a truly heart-healthy snack, pair your chocolate with a few almonds or walnuts. You'll get a boost of healthy fats, fiber, and extra antioxidants, all with that satisfying chocolate crunch. So the next time you want to treat yourself, don't feel guilty. Just choose wisely. A little square of dark chocolate can go a long way toward helping your heart. And now for the final food on our list, a hearty little legume that's been keeping hearts strong around the world for centuries. It might just be the most practical, affordable blood pressure ally yet. Number 7. Lentils, the silent heart guardian. Lentils may not win beauty contests, but when it comes to protecting your heart and managing blood pressure, they deserve a standing ovation. These little legumes are loaded with potassium, magnesium, and fiber, the 3 nutrients your arteries love the most. Potassium helps flush out excess sodium, magnesium relaxes vessel walls, and fiber keeps cholesterol in check while promoting steady blood sugar. Together, they form a powerful team that supports healthier blood pressure without breaking the bank. Farah, 67, a retired librarian from Toronto, told us she started swapping red meat for lentils twice a week after reading about them in one of our videos. She made simple lentil soups, added them to salads, and even tried lentil burgers. After 3 months, her doctor called her results impressive. Her systolic dropped from 145 to 129. And best of all, she said, "I don't miss the meat at all. I feel lighter and my digestion is better too." Lentils also contain polyphenols, antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support your blood vessels on a cellular level. Plus, they improve gut health, which is increasingly linked to blood pressure regulation. They're incredibly versatile. Add red lentils to soups. They break down quickly and create a creamy texture. Use green or brown lentils in salads or warm dishes. You can even blend cooked lentils with spices to make your own heart-healthy dips. Want a quick dinner idea? Cook onions, garlic, cumin, and turmeric, then add lentils and low-sodium broth. In 20 minutes, you'll have a flavorful, blood pressure-friendly meal. Affordable, easy to prepare, shelf-stable, and loaded with benefits. Lentils are a smart staple for anyone serious about heart health. Now, before you go, imagine this. You're standing in your kitchen, and the very next bite you take could help open up your arteries, lower your blood pressure, and fuel your heart with exactly what it needs. Sounds simple, right? Almost too simple, but science says otherwise. These 7 foods, beets, leafy greens, oats, garlic, berries, dark chocolate, and lentils, aren't just healthy. They're powerful. They act like daily medicine, silently repairing, balancing, and strengthening your cardiovascular system one meal at a time. Beets to boost blood flow, greens to flush out excess sodium, oats to steady your energy and soothe your arteries, garlic to relax your vessels like a natural drug, berries to protect every little capillary, chocolate to melt stress away, and lentils to fuel your heart with fiber, minerals, and protein. 7 foods. One path to transformation. So here's what I want you to do next. Don't just nod and click away. Pick one food, just one. Add it to your next meal today, not tomorrow, today. And when you do, come back and tell us what you tried. Share your first step. Because that first step, that's where real change begins. And if this video helped you, even in a small way, tap the like button, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe. Because this channel, the Healthy Years Club, is here to guide you every week with practical, proven tips to help you live longer, feel stronger, and take back control of your health. Your next bite could be the beginning of a new chapter. Welcome to the Healthy Years Club. See you in the next video.